Every single year, right around New Year's, we do a trophy lodge tour. And with that coming up in just a couple of days, there's one mount in this lodge that has been bothering me honestly for years at this point, and it's this albino gator right here. It's a silver at 362, and while it looks cool, nearly every single plaque and every single platform in this lodge is filled by either a diamond or a gold scoring rare, much like the piebald gold opposite it. So today, we are headed to Mississippi Acres to try to rectify that. And one other note, you can put crocodiles on those plaques as well. So if Mississippi's not working out, or if there's not many multiplayer servers, we may even try Emerald Coast. One of the last hunts of the year to maybe get it done before that lodge tour, we're at least gonna try. And so, looks like we're getting started with an aggressive level 5 gator. So we've got our 44, which is insane for gator defense, as Christmasified as we can possibly get it. Managed to get through just about everything, but most importantly, neck and lung. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to maybe see today. We haven't done a lot of gator hunting since this has become a thing. I think maybe only one hunt. And that aggression may help us out quite a lot. In the past, so often you would spook gators maybe that you couldn't even see, and they would be gone long before you could tell if they were potentially a rare or anything like that. Sometimes, because they can be so difficult to spot, even before you knew the level. Now at least, there's a good chance they'll go aggressive rather than just spooking, and that might just be enough to turn the luck in our favor. And of course, we're not going to do nothing but hunt for gators today. We're also going to go for other things that we may encounter. What the? Hold on a minute. That's an albino raccoon. Forget the gray fox. What is gold for them? I don't think that has a chance at it. There's no way. It literally just ran right in front of us. So they're actually kind of a pain to track. I wonder, is that a shot I'd be willing to go for? I wish I knew the gold requirement for sure. I just don't think we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to get it to slow down or maybe get closer. It might be 8. So there's maybe an outside chance. That's insane. Actually, this might work. Now it's coming back this way, and that may allow us a shot. If it actually slows to a trot at any point here, look at that. What if we instead just take a screenshot? Because this is probably never going to happen again. And now, as it's running away, I think this punches through to a lung. Sure did. So, all we had to do was chase it around a little bit. Hopefully actually I don't think hitting the head matters. So we should be safe no matter what. Look at that. Okay, it looks kind of terrifying like that. Maybe we won't look at it that way, but what do we have? Silver, oh, it is 8 flat. And gold is 9, so it had no chance. That is crazy, though. They're insanely, insanely rare. That's our second one ever. Can't remember if the other one we got was a level 2 male or a female. It was smaller than this. And this is like exactly one of those things that frankly compares to the albino gator we already have in the trophy lodge. It's so rare and so cool, we may put it in the main lodge anyway, even though our standard has kind of always been gold, rare, or diamond for all those plaques and platforms that I talked about. Literally, we're 2 kills into this, and we just shot something crazy rare. Also, if you were curious, raccoons apparently can run across the walkway, although maybe it confuses them a little bit. Just gonna go ahead and blast that one as well. But just to touch on how extra crazy that was, literally, there was a fleeing fox call, went to go and check it, and of course it was max weight. We maybe followed it for like 30 seconds, saw it on the road, and then an albino raccoon runs right behind it. Like, for everything to work out for us to even be in that spot, to see that thing, just crazy amounts of luck. So we do finally have a max weight gator, just a level 7. He was actually headed over here aggressive and then stopped. Pretty sure that shot, or maybe those shots, should have found their marks. Definitely going down, and that's going to be our best one, and I think our first gold. And I guess it probably should be pointed out, this kind of thing happens all throughout the recording of this video, and for the most part I'm letting like level 6s and 5s and stuff go. One, because as we always talk about, multiplayer etiquette is a thing. If we're just massacring the entirety of the gator population, there's a fair chance we might just get kicked out of the server, which we don't want, but also because it doesn't really benefit us to shoot a ton of random gators and potentially ruin need zones. So while there maybe won't be a ton of gators in the video, rest assured we're seeing a ton. Well, that is not a rare, but it is a level 9 gator, and I think it's a guarantee. I'm pretty sure diamond is 492. It's been so long since we've hunted them. I'm actually not 100% sure of that, but I'm pretty sure that would be the case, and fittingly enough, it is up here at Gator Lakes. Where else would you expect to find a diamond but there? So, naturally, we have found, I think, a guaranteed diamond, and then a rare of the wrong species. Not exactly what we're here for, but we will definitely take it. It kind of makes sense too. Every other gator I've seen, for the most part, other than that 7, has been pretty low level. So he knows we're here. And the main thing is going to be just getting into position to get a shot into the vitals. I want to try to get a drop shot. I definitely don't think we're going to risk trying to get him to attack us. The chances he just flees are probably too high. Okay, we may have a problem. And that is that I think he's actually going to go into the lake. So we need to get a shot. And I'm not sure. It's the good thing with the 44. We should be able to make a decent shot through here. I just want to make sure whatever we hit is going to bring him down. So I think we're going to alert him on purpose. Because at this point, we just need him still. And as long as he'll just sit there for a minute, that should be a vital. I'm going to hang on to this other shot for now. Because if it doesn't bring him down, that's okay. Looks like he's going down. I think we're good. But we're better off having that additional shot in case we somehow got a flesh hit than having 2 flesh hits and completely ruining everything. But man, go figure, less than an hour on Mississippi, we're just about to hit the hour mark. An albino raccoon, and now a 5'10" diamond alligator. Got him through both lungs. So I was kind of trying to go for a hard shot, but probably, erring on the side of caution, aimed way too high to make sure we got into the lungs. Dark brown variant. It's probably still one of our biggest ones. And 492 was indeed the diamond requirement, so it was a guarantee. Pretty darn cool. Now we've got a couple of diamond gators in the lodge. We'll probably find the smallest one that we've got. Or maybe if there's 2 olives side by side, replace one of those with this dark brown. I don't think that'll go in the spot where the rare is, because like I said, we've already got a couple anyway. But that is insane. Especially for a map like Mississippi that so often we struggle to get literally anything on. So kinda in between areas to go for gators. Got a couple of bobwhite quail around here. I was sorta hoping we might see better than a level 1. Did we get that? I can't believe we actually brought that one down. Here's another one taken off. Go ahead and pop that one as well. I gotta imagine there was at least a 2 in that flock somewhere. That was indeed a level 2, 194 scoring silver, and somehow this absolute prayer of a shot through the trees brought down the level 1 male, which of course is going to be at best a silver as well. But we really covered a good chunk of this map, and there, surprisingly or not, have not been any rare gators, which I guess, they're not called rare for nothing, but in the past, that is amazing how many times we missed that. In the past, pretty consistently, we'd at least find like a piebald female. So it's been interesting the way it's kind of worked out, but not going to do any more than 3 shots here because we do not want to delete any zones. And we're actually going to like the west side of this bend in the river, kind of the one spot we haven't been to. And for perhaps our last kill, got 3 really solid bucks all side by side out there. That's actually kind of cool, but I think because that one's the widest set, he's probably going to be the highest scoring one. Not much luck with the gators around here. Go figure, we have 1 diamond way up in the northeast. The rest were otherwise pretty low scoring. And as I mentioned, no rares, but at the very least, we get to add to our trophy lodge. And maybe that's a little inspiration to come back for next time. So I would say we are well in range to go ahead and get him. Wow, the 44 might have been a hard shot, might have just been the insane power, but absolutely dropped him. But 1 little bonus buck, gonna be a 227. It was just double lung. I didn't actually think that would drop a whitetail at 130, but we will take that. And we'll go back to the trophy lodge and take a look at our new additions. And actually it's worked out pretty well. We've got our 493 olive variation. This was shot in early access for Mississippi, and for whatever reason, Mississippi was one of the rare early access periods where we could actually keep our stuff. Then we've got a dark brown 500. So our dark brown 510 from today is just simply an upgrade over that. So we can put him there next to the grizzly bear, and I went ahead and put our albino raccoon over in here. We've got a couple of raccoons on opposite sides of this doorway, got a blonde 12.1, and then I think this was shot on a 24-hour stream, a 12.9, so I kind of wanted to leave them there. Took down a diamond raccoon that we had shot over on New England, and put our albino up instead, so pretty darn cool. Maybe one of these days we do a multi-mount with the Gator raccoon, especially because we shot him in the same video, but for now, we'll keep them separate as we've done, make a little upgrade to the Gator, and replace an older diamond with an albino, so go figure. We end up getting a rare on Mississippi, not one of the rares that we were after, but a pretty darn cool one nonetheless, and a diamond Gator to boot, upgrading the one that we already had in the lodge. Pretty rare that we go to Mississippi and have a crazy good hunt, but I would certainly quantify that one as crazy good. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.